Good evening, San Carlos. It's a muggy, warm Monday night. A little bit of rain. Finished the interior of the van. However, I have a leaking line inside the dash, so I'll have to tear apart the dash for the windshield wiper fluid. Not what I was expecting, but whatever. I should have known it wouldn't have been that easy. And got all the screws I needed to reassemble the rear bumper and fix the rear seat so it's secure and good. Just waiting on Shopee for the seat belt, and got a few pints at the expat club, so shout out to those gentlemen. And yeah, so it was kind of an eventful day. I mean, I woke up at 1 and it's maybe 7:30, 8 o'clock now. So I've been up for about 8 hours, and I picked up a bunch of new Westerners in the mall, which was nice. 2 Brians and Garrett. So yeah, I mentioned my restaurant. So hopefully that leads to some customers this week. 2 of them actually live in my barangay, so that's convenient. And I got home to the house being all dark. I was worried maybe I'd be home alone tonight, but they're upstairs already sleeping. So I guess that's better than not being here, I guess. So I thought I'd do a quick video just saying hey and maintaining my always posting a video a day. Don't really have much to report. I mean, according to the Canadian government, I'm going to be getting all this money soon. We know that's not real, but whatever, clickbait extraordinaire. I mean, if it does happen, great, it'll save my bacon, but no, I'm down to fumes. I'm going to spend 100 pesos today on materials to get the car finished. I mean, 100 pesos is not that much. We're talking $3 here, $2, but it's, so at least I can try and be done with the car. It starts where I need it to, it looks good now, everything works good enough, right? And also I can always put it online now. I can throw a price tag on it and see if I can find someone who wants a van, right? On the other side of that, I am definitely thinking about what tomorrow will be. I gotta move the bike into the compound because it's out on the street, but otherwise it was the legal way to get around today all over town, so I did that. And I took the van out just to the expats, just to get it traveled in. I didn't want to check all the lights, make sure everything worked, and it did. And it was nice because now with a clear windshield, I can actually see through at night, and the wipers worked. So when it rained, that was good. So yeah. I mean, if any of you Gensan crowd are following and really want me to come back, I guess I can always be persuaded for the right incentive. So I'm going to be more concerned in the next few days or a week or so, because I'll have rent due again here and I don't have the money, so we'll see how that goes. Maybe I'll have sales this week, we'll see how that goes. And I'm going to lose my Canadian cell phone soon because unfortunately I don't have the money to cover that bill. So that means I'll have problems with OTPs from suppliers and such. So yeah, I'm trying to keep it on the level and trying to keep everything going, but it's getting a little more tricky because I've run out of fumes. And people say, oh, you should have bought the van. The van didn't cost much, folks. The van wouldn't have been any difference. And at least now that I have the van, I can always flip the van, and that will make me more than what I put into it. So, and of course, if I sold the van for 60 or 70, which I could probably do now based on how much work's done to it, I would be able to, at that point, cover my losses on the van and pocket about, 10 or 15, which is rent. So then I could limp along and just keep using the motorbike and be okay. But the problem is I learned last year in General Santos that Christmas, December, and January suck. There's no profit to be made slinging food. So, and I'm not gonna be able to flip vehicles or anything either because people are broke after overspending on Christmas. Same thing happens in the West. So that being said, November is my make or break month, so we'll see how things go. And I'd like to see subscribers go up, so please, folks, if you're one of the literally, dozens of folks who are watching the videos but are not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost you anything, and it means the world of difference. I know you hear that in other videos. It's a true story. Now, when that person's saying it already has 10, 20, 30, 40, 50,000 viewers, subscribers, they don't need it as much as a little guy like me. So, and of course, if I do mention your video or I watch your video, it'd be swell if you'd subscribe back, brotherly love and all that fun stuff. But, yeah, so it's really hot. As you can see by my shine, I'm just sweating like mad here. So it's a short video for today. I doubt I'll even make it to the 10-minute mark, but it's Monday. Monday is a really relaxing day for me. It is a day to wander around. I was going to go swimming. I didn't. Maybe tomorrow, if the weather permits. I'm just going to swim in the ocean. I'm not going to spend $150 at the People's Park to swim in a pool. I don't need a pool. Ocean's just fine with me. I'll swim with my sandals on. But, yeah, tomorrow I will finish the interior of the van and reinstall the rear seat, waiting for the seat belt, and it should be good. I guess we'll see. I mean, everyth's an adventure over here. There was a simple clip I couldn't find, and I was like, what? Why does nobody have this clip? It's the way it is, right? And then the other side of that is, if I can get something fabricated, I'm not going to pay crazy huge amounts, and that's the problem. So I'm covered, rent and immigration. If I really extend myself out and do my last month deposit till December 10th, December 22nd, I know that the landlord will be pissed, of course, I'm sure, if I'm leaving in December, because they know they're not going to find anybody for December and January, probably even February. I have a new potential staff member for next Friday, which should help to make it so that the missus can run the spot on her own with and when we're still here for Easter when I go home. And if I do get these deposits from the Canadian government in November, then I'll use some of that to buy my ticket home in April, just so I already have that done. I have a firm date. I can start taking advance orders with fish, etc., etc. And of course, if enough advance orders had come in for December, I would have even went home for December, but not a one has come in, so we'll see how that goes. Now, at the end of the day, I'll have to figure some sort of way to return home in March. I mean, I'll probably use taxes at the end of the year, but I got to get there first. So always appreciate any donations that come from you folks. Thank you very much. And my goal is to have it where the bar can just go either into mothballs or run with the ladies, so that while I'm gone, it can still keep feeding the regular fan base I'm picking up. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. And I own so small things this time, and I own the van, so I'll just put everything in the van, pack it away, and then take that van and stash it somewhere. So at least when I come back, everything is ready for me. But end of the day, I look at it as one day at a time, right? I am always open to catering. I am still willing to go and spend some of January and or December in Thailand if folks want to go and want to guide. And I also have the empty room here. So if any of my Canadian audience wants to take a month or 2 or 3 off and avoid the winter, then come on over, I got space for you. So I'll end this video nice and short. I'm just creeping on the 10-minute mark now with like, follow, subscribe. Subscribe is important. I'd really like to get to 500 by the end of the year. And hit the bell so you hear when new videos go up. They'll be more exciting and more detailed than this one, of course. This one is just to maintain my daily quota. And of course, at the end of the day too, remember to share this video, share my channel with people. If you know somebody coming over here, or you know somebody who is here and they're not having a great go of it, or they want to figure how they can do what I say, where they want $1,000 a month, you know, because always there's a lot of hate on that, where it's like, oh, you can't. I do, and okay. Right now I'm actually doing it on 600 a month, so that's why I'm struggling, because I don't even have that 600 a month, but it's doable. It's just not comfortable. So, I mean, I'm not dying. I got aircon, I got fans, I got electricity. I'm in a very nice apartment. I got a great kitchen. You know, it is what it is. But you're right. I'm not womanizing. I'm not gambling. I'm not drinking every day. So, on that note, like, follow, subscribe, hit the bell to see new videos. Sharing is caring, just not your personal info. And of course, I'm always open to questions. So, hit me up with the mailbag, folks. I would love to answer them. Ciao.